Alright, let's test audio. Audio testing. It's been worse. Definitely hoping that it clears up soon. Probably gonna want to give it a minute or two. That way, just give it a shot to clear up. Got an idea of what we can do while we wait. Oh. Cleared up as I had it a plan.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Sure. Only undone side quest that I have left is the DLC thing, and that's bugged, so and like the one fix I've heard of is like either no clipping, which I can't do, or option 2, which is saving and loading and saving and loading and saving and loading and loading and saving and loading and saving and stuff repeatedly in a certain part of the area that causes them to slowly get to where you want them to be, which would take like 64 loads or something like that, basically. And it's not even like a good thing, like position. It's like, oh, they are hittable now, type thing, which is just terrible.
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in.
Alright, let's go.
Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Hooray!
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the
Yeah,
scum
it's
and half the
doable.
space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangshaw Court Gardens? It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Time to look around.
Have you seen Ning lately? Not? Hello, sir. We are on break. But if you would like to talk to one of the girls on duty, just head downstairs.
Ah, nice to know. Let's look around here. Know that the world will burn, but if I laugh and live a bit, then well, I could live and have a good life to live. Never worry about what's to come. Focus on what's up. Focus on where I'm living, breathing, dancing. Da 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 da. Tune in my head, song in heart. I don't know what's going on within my head right now, but I know that I'm having a blast.
你好，很高兴认识你。
我前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里面的新闻，有关 Picus 的内容可是很有煽动性的。
那是因为派克斯从来就没有赞成这个关于这个超人类组的观点。然后呢，政府他们也知道，经济的发展是离不开这些生物技术公司的，他们啊会确定漏掉，绝对不会漏掉有关于零件的任何不良的这些。
Is it kind of interesting to hear?
取得了那么多的成功，在这个国家里，审查制度依然根深蒂固。
我怎么会有一个预感，觉得我们不会再看到另一场天安门事件？
是啊，大家都在忙于追逐金钱，我们能看到的是公司正在慢慢的取代国家权力。
也许有一天我们会有一个赵主席。
Huh. Kind of interesting to hear things like that. It gives you a perspective on the whole situation of mentality of different cultures in these different times. Well, it's something a lot of shows normally don't bring up. It focuses on like the one area it's set in, and it's like the rest of the world, don't worry about that. Like we'll just drop like an item or two. Like, I don't know what that stuff is, but graffiti normally tells a tale. Hello.
你喜欢长沙吗？
你好，很高兴认识你。
Alrighty. Nice to meet you too. Ah. Guess daily standard. Darrow Industries offering substantial incentives. Darrow Industries have joined the ranks of employers offering free augmentation as an incentive to join their workforce, with the Mammoth Panchea Arctic installation near completion and another huge facility underway in the Indian Ocean. The need for manpower has reached a critical level. Tai Young Medical announced today that it will be making another large investment in the construction of Higgins Island, two tired cities on the Yangtze River built on split levels. The lower city has already become a bustling hub of exotic nightlife and cultural activity. The upper city will soon be center for universities and high-tech research. The single biggest corporate underwriter in China, Tai Young Medical, is injecting an undisclosed sum into Higgins' economy to ensure new facilities are built to world-class standards. President and CEO Zhao Yu uh, spoke about the stimulus package. We want to make Higgins the undisputed world leader in cybernetics, and we will spare no expense in ensuring that we stay on track until our goal is realized. Hello? Nice store.
在中国，唯一没有从生物科技热潮中获利的，就是这些平民百姓了。是啊，看看我。
Mean I work for TYM, and I still have to live in slummy
但我
hotel.
还住在贫民窟一样的旅馆里。
Yeah, tragically, any economy tends to have the people who are less fortunate.
也不愿意给自己人提供廉价租房，这肯定是姓赵的家族的想法吧。从人民中获利，却完全不回报。
I mean, alright. That's a fine way to think. I ain't about to judge.
Do you know where the limb clinic is?
Yes, it's on Xichang Road, near the market.
Great, thanks.
I hear other countries are all concerned because the United Nations wants to limit who gets augmentations and who doesn't. Is that true, mister?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but China is so much more accepting of neural enhancements than some of the other countries I've visited.
It's fascinating. A fascinating idea, really.
Would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Darrow? Log on to www.icasweb.com.
Excuse me, sir.
This is
Do you
Eliza
know how to
Cassell,
get to
reporting to
Thai
you
Young
live
Medical
from
from here?
Sure, gorgeous. You have to take the train. But you know you can't get into the building without an access card.
Oh, really?
It doesn't happen often,
I just graduated from
but it
university
appears
and I
that
wanted
may
to
have
drop off a
retract
resume.
my earlier
I think you're better off sending an email. It's a high security compound, sweetheart.
okay. Thanks.
You're pretty.
I just got my degree in biomechanical sciences, and I've heard Hengsha is one of the best places to work in the industry.
Oh, really?
Was related exclusively
Biotechnology
to the
corporations
project which
here,
has consumed
and Thai
all
Young
of my
Medical is the
attention
biggest.
these days.
You're pretty.
You're referring to the
If you don't get a job, I can hook you up. My friend works at the brothel in Qui-Gon District.
Earthseeker's fear is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's
No,
time that
thanks.
we as a species
I have to
stepped
go.
up to make things better. Our best chance
Alrighty.
of doing this is to modify
Know
ocean
any young
temperature
hearties who wants to
through
make a quick
combination
buck?
of iron sphere and geothermal.
And that's my sign to start walking away and into the Slim Clinic.
您是来横沙做什么？
You.
Lim International welcomes you. Your preferred client? Select what you want from computer. You're very welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I thought that was an ebook, and I was excited for a second. Nothing to loot? Come on, let me loot. So they keep the arm in that bag, a leg in that bag. Interesting. They observe from there, maybe even like operate from there. I love how fleshed out this world is, I'm going to be honest. It is absolutely wonderful Like, they do not need to make it so fleshed out. In fact, in a way, it being so fleshed out, it's bizarre, strange, even. But, like, it works.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
Okay,
You're
one moment.
To the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Give them time to talk.
Serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live.
It was fully unnecessary, but I did that. Oh. Concerning. That would equally be concerning. I thought that was mine. But then I didn't die, and I was like, oh, it's not death. What have I just entered? I'm living life, I'm loving it, and it's a great old time. Howdy.
Have you noticed all the securities in this place? Even the door to the basement has a high-tech keypad lock.
Really? Let me just check something then.
Access granted.
That was incredibly easy. Save again.
Access denied.
Hello? I heard you. Stop right there!
Rude. Well, hello there. Yeah. That one wasn't working. Well, a pathway, but not one I can use just yet. Let's try it again. It's about half the time we can get this a good way.
Access denied.
Let's see what's on this side while we wait. That's concerning. Oh no, my dear friend. What happened to you? I'm begging you, Dong Mei. Don't do this. I know you think you can sweet talk your way out of anything, and most of the time you can, but these guys aren't just anyone. I'm the one who got us into this mess. I'll find a way out. Please. Well, looks like either he didn't find a way out, or this man still went in. Right side. I think if anything, it should have a higher rate of fire. It's the thing that's designed to just shoot. nuke fire software. Go, found the area. Now to get to that hacking area.
Access granted.
Ha. Sorry, my guy. I'm nowhere. There's nobody from the infamous Odyssey.
Shit, out of ammo.
Nothing to prove. You can hit nothing. You're shooting at a wall.
Don't hide.
It looks foolish and you feel foolish. Dang it. I almost did it. They had me. I was had. You're severely blind, my friend. I'd look into that for you, but you're currently knocked out. Alrighty.
Access denied.
Huh. A lot of good times to be funded.
Access denied.
Let's see what the latest autosave is. Because one thing's for certain, I'm not about to lose a nuke to nothing. I'd probably be thankful to have that fully funded later. With the way this playstyle's been.
Access granted.
We aren't supposed to be.
Huh.
Where are you? Learn to shoot!
They got me. Learn to shoot, they say, as I get annihilated. I'm afraid I don't have much room to learn currently. see. My guy, you are blind.
Access granted.
Hey, 有人吗？ I knew someone was.
I've been annihilated yet again. Okay, so I need to do something, but I need to be smart about this. So clearly this will be useful in the future because of the fact that with those who upgraded, I need the nuke and stuff far less because why blast it when stealth is so much easier.
Access granted.
Someone there?
Goodbye, nerds.
back，老外。出来啊！
Come on. There's an urban legend of the hungry vent.
Back，老外。这是太烫的声音。I've got you covered.
Alrighty.
Access granted.
Alrighty.
Over here! 混蛋 Empty! Don't hide!
I'm going to hide. I'm going to take your ammo. Pretty much invisible. Rude. How dare you? Well, guess we'll be changing our tune this time as well. Let's do this.
Access granted.
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技啊！好，我不接受点歌的，我可是个艺术家。
Stop right there. Hello. Stop right.
And the event games begin again. Yay!
Are you still here? Around. Gotta make sure he's gone. I saw that. Too late to run.
Let's pile up. Oh dang! They actually managed to angle down. That's a first. They never angle down. They never think, hey, this guy's in the vent. What if we aim into the vent? They've never thought that once. We got this. Because we are master at hacking.
Access granted.
Hello. Stop right there.
attack here as well.
Access granted.
I'm gonna save here. As long as I don't see them moving, we'll be fine. Okay, we know where they come from.
Access granted.
I refuse to be detected, first off. Secondly,
Access granted.
Why y'all to group up?
Show yourself.
No. Strickland one by one and get stunned, or just come at me.
Show yourself. Come out and we'll finish this.
Nice try, guy. Come along. I'm putting you in a nightmare of being trapped within, waking up like this, all piled up like this. Like, this is a nightmare. Especially if you ain't the first one who wakes up and it's closest to one of these two ends. On the right side, you don't have to be in the vent. Now, where's your pistol? Here, no. There we are. We technically have found ourselves fresh out of mercy.
What happened? I've got you. Get down!
How are we doing today, team?
I have you.
You'll pay for this.
I'm going to find you.
Eat it.
Come on.
이제 나를.
Hit him. I'll kill you.
I'll kill you again!
Stay back. Oh.
走开！再也不来这里了。走开！
Please, please don't kill me. Leave me alone.
走开！糟糕！你有开过我的标签吗？或者你想开个新的？
Now it's our new one. Let's go with something standard to start with. What's a good margarita? Let's start with that.
They say the Hive serves the best drinks in Lower City. That's not surprising, considering.
This is a VIP lounge. Are you sure you are allowed here?
滚开，窝囊废！
走开！走开！
我不想。
没了，没了！
Not sure why everyone's panicking. I need to calm down.
They say the owner of this place is connected.
Really?
You know, with the triads. Smuggling. Good.
So I didn't need to come here. Well, only one way to leave now. The sewers! Down we go. Lie down here? Hell if I know. Oh boy. Mr. Liu, this is the third time I have had to ask you to move your belongings from your old apartment. You do not work with us on this, and we forced to sort your stuff out. I know of an expensive storage unit right across Alice Garden. Code is 7845. I think this would be your best option. I'm begging you, don't do this. I got us into this mess. Set it up, but let him know to come alone. Remember what happened last time. T. Have security. Boss. Chun says he's sitting on a huge savage gear. All of it, top-notch condition. Should I arrange a meeting? Bow. Tong got an opponent yet for Khan? Because if not, then I got a prospect you might want to look into. Freaking giant of a Mongolian. 173 centimeters tall. With a left hook like a king mule. Could give the soldier a run for his money. And make the club a heck of a lot more. Ping back if you're interested. No go. BB, about the little collection job you sent my way. I tried, man. I really did. That B just won't honor the agreement. You know I'm not one to take no for an answer, especially from the ladies. But this B is something else. I'm thinking she's actually used the AUG on me to convince me to leave her alone. You want what she owes? You need another collector. Think we know what AUG that is. Let's go back down. Whee! Who threw a perfectly good bike down the sewers? Hungarian hotel. Opens up to some kind of district. I'm sorry, sir. These times have been hard on you.
You come to Hansha for a good time?
A little friendly advice. Stay away from the Yuzhao district. Bell Tower has something going on there.
Ah, that is friendly advice. Ah, Roberts! How are you doing?
再等一下嘛，等我赚够了钱，我们就可以去找个公寓搬进去住嘛。
那我们现在不得不住在旅馆，难以置信。自从你在大有那丢了工作，我们的生活就一团糟。
实在抱歉，亲爱的，我保证我会再找一份工作。我们马上就。
Playing this game while I got the energy. Unsure if I'll be playing again tomorrow. Was planning originally to play some Dead by Daylight, but had to get an update, and so I was like, yeah, I guess I'll play Deus Ex. Passive Exile 2, huh? How's that? What's it about?
My buddy Les never pays to get into the hive.
Does he know one of the bouncers?
No. That cheap son of a bitch knows the secret way in through the back alley. Share with the rest of us? I don't think so. Asshole.
Forget it, man. It's getting chilly out here. Finish that 6 and go back inside.
Not only did I find the secret way in on accident, but I might have done a bit of a fight that was very much unnecessary. And by the end of it, I'm like, that's a lot of bodies. I mean, at least it's the right area. Anyway, to the goal post. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Hello. Who is it? What's really troubling you?
It's only on beta, but comes out, it'll be free. I paid for the $100 founder pack, so I get early access for months. Ah, nice.
我很忙啊。
What do you think of Lower City? Mostly workers from Taiyang Medical live here. No renting housing, especially at the Alice Garden Park.
Gameplay any good? What's the gameplay style? I've seen Diablo. Tragically, never played it. It's among the many games I desire to play, but have not gotten the ability to play either from lack of play, like a funds or like whatever. Yeah, a little bit better, huh? Well, that's high praise. I hear nothing but good things about most of the Diablo games.
Anyone crosses this perimeter, give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. Can't risk infiltration. Might give my what kind of question? Whatever the fuck language you want. Aren't you speaking Mandarin? They don't understand. Everyone understands the rules of sign language. Trust me.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about Diablo 4, among others. Tragically, some people just managed to really fumble. I've heard nothing but bad about Diablo Immortal.
Access granted.
Whole new characters for each season. Oh, that's. It's hard to find words for such bad ideas. Like, I'm not sure I've heard of a single RPG where I've ever thought to myself, you know what I want to do? Just regularly delete my characters. Because I hate making progress with the same character for a long period of time. I always thought to myself, you know what's the worst part about RPGs? The fact that my character exists. I mean, you could have downloaded onto like a hard drive or something, like just a crappy thing that can't like retrieve the stuff, extract it, and just hurl that out a window. Be like, screw you! Yeah, I get that feeling. I've had too many games like that, but when they happen, it's a bad time. I don't blame you for not touching it since the first season. We talking about 4 Infinite, by the way, or Mortal, or whatever the fuck it's called. Aha, thank goodness I came down here. I got a Prax kit. That's a free upgrade. 4. Yeah, still, bad time. I only heard like a little bit about Immortal. I think it died rather fast. That or people moved on. That it would be like incredibly microtransaction heavy. Like it was none of the good parts about Diablo, and a bunch of charges. Fate. I know of the old RPG series, Fate, that has 3 games in it that I know of. I also know of the Japanese dirty manga series that became an anime that was never very good and kind of an insult to all things, all the characters that it represents. That one. Do you mean the old RPG series? Ooh. Fate does have a lot of good points. I was thinking about Fable, but still, I get ya. Well, from now on, it's lethal force. Oh, you poor people. I feel like I know what the Fate RPG game you're talking about, but either it's been a long time, or I am fully just mixing it up with the game series Fable and just overlaying experiences. We need some water for all that fire. Well, hello there. Painkillers and more water. And then someone had a few shoes here. A stopworm, hooray! Explore a dungeon. You that. Okay, I don't think I've actually played that one, but that sounds so cool. To fight me as the final boss in the game is... I never heard of that idea, but I love it. I fully endorse this idea. Don't ever ask me, what do you think about that idea? I'm like, I love it. It's the best idea I've heard in years. The stronger you got, the stronger this final boss is gonna. Oh, that would screw me over so hard because I have a tendency of just powering up my character as much as possible, grinding for hours on end, just because I want to be like immortal nut job who's like, I need no strategy because you can do nothing to me. So I'd end up making like a hyper powerful final boss. Keep telling me about it though. This sounds like a heck of a game. I'm currently debating looking up some of the graphics and stuff. Imagining people. Oh, okay. I'll pull up Discord. Yeah, I'm just imagining like the first time you experience something like that. Oh, this looks cool. The art style just brings me back so many memories. Yeah, I just saw that image and just all the memories of like those old games come flooding back, and it's like, ah, man, those are the days. What'd that say? Yep, on that game I still play. That does sound like a good time. There's those old games that you just like won't like. It's good to revisit them because of the fact that they just feel good and remind you of simpler times. And tragically, it had 3 games? Tell me more.
Access granted.
I sent another image. Okay, let's see. So over 10 million fans and growing. Adventures that's sweeping the nation. The Traitor Soul. The Uncovered Realm. Or something like that. All those look great. They all look great. I'm just thinking about playing a game like that, and it's fun. Nothing saved. Mitzi there. Pick up. Please, Mr. Van Bergen. This is a surprise. I wish your job are so good. Depends. What you do? What am I paid? What I'm paid to do? Only this time, clients aren't happy. Is so you'll arrange WK. Might take some time. Do it. You do, Windmill. Never seen Dragon. The speed field. BTS. Your way sees off. Suggest you get out now. This Saturday, the Hive will be celebrating. Campaign hope sees it. It's 15-year Lower Hampshire. Come join a celebration. Free champagne from 7 to. It's great news. They even combine them into.
Richard Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest? Or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
So, minor funny thing about the Hive. So, might have been an interesting, thing if I hadn't done one mistake. Which is, I kind of have eliminated all the security personnel, either through stun guns, or several rounds to the chest. Later on, that you combine them into one where you can choose where to start, and the character that you made can go to all the games that is cool. The idea, but I'm imagining the character that goes through all of the games and reaches the end. Then you have to fight that. Then you have to fight yourself again. It's like, oh, I've just made them so much more powerful.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
I'm trying to remember, there was a game that I used to play where it was it's an old online game. It wasn't multiplayer usually, but it was a pretty good time. I'll probably figure out the name later. Made because you can summon oh my gosh! You can summon dragons and meteors? Oh, it's like a level 20 wizard in Dungeons and Dragons. It's just like, what are you gonna do? Stop me? You should have done that when I was weak.
Don't make this.
That reminds me of something. So there's this game. It's on my old PC. So I'm gonna have to like salvage it to the fact that I can never find this game normally. Like I found it once scrolling to like one of those things where those forum page things where it's like people post like games they've made and stuff. So there's one. It's a pretty fun time. But here's where it was interesting to me.
Jensen, figured you might want to heads up before you stroll in.
So you could start to like so many different classes. And dude, how like unknown this thing is. Like, when I played it, truly like the old games, you are going in blind and hopefully you can figure it out. But yeah. So anyway, I select this character. I select my character's class, and I'm like, oh, Blood Mage sounds interesting. So I grab that. Next thing that happens is, like, you can get, like, some bonuses, but like, each one comes with a downside. So one of them is, like, the old-fashioned way. I can't use skills. I can use magic, I can't use skills, and also I can, I just think my base stats get increased dramatically. So I'm just going around, and I'm now a blood mage, a squishy mage, and I'm just rocking things shit. Like, I'm just rocking their blocks. Like, there's this thing where it's like, oh, I team up with someone else to be able to do the job, and like, I would have been outmatched and stuff, and blah, blah, blah. Great thing. Good mentality. Makes sense. I, like, two-shot it. Then the cutscene happens, like, oh, we can't win, we need to run, and I'm like, I've obliterated the thing. Yeah. I'll gladly talk to you more about it if I remember more about it, next time you're in my chat, Roberts. Till then, have a good sleep. keep sneaking around. The hide's been cleared out. I'm basically eliminating all potential threats.
You see anything? See anything yet? He's around here somewhere. All right, back to your posts, but stay on your
Okay.
toes. I've got a bad...
Apparently that glass is just built different.
What happened?
Found a body here. Someone's shooting. Stop!
Come here. Don't make this difficult.
I'll always make it difficult. You can't stop me from making it difficult, in fact.
This area looks secure. What was that?
Just eliminate these guys just in case.
Someone's here. Find him. This is the spot. Found a body here. You see anything?
I've got you covered.
Cover me. I got you.
Ah, damn. I thought I was in a good position, but they just got me. What the? One moment. Horrible lag could just beset me.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
I'll just make sure that everything's hunky-dory now. Alrighty. So I'm thinking another 70 minutes or so. Clear out these nerds.
I got a man down here. Is he okay?
Oh, they stuck up on me. All right.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the hive. The owner's name is Tong-Si Hung.
I already.
Rumor is he's tied to the triad.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Searching next point. Got it. Looking good.
I'm just gonna draw them in. Draw them in. Damn. Well played. Well played. Props, props.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the hive. The owner's name is Tong-Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is he's tied to the triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Don't worry, I don't intend to.
Need to lock.
Come on in. I'll make this more interesting. Come on.
Someone's running.
You chose this path. Well, time to hack their security area.
Access granted.
That an offer, but I must say no. I'm already spoken for. I have a boyfriend. For me, I lived on second floor, and we have met numerous occasions. Your work colleague gave me your email address. I hope that's okay. We have seen each other around the building many times, and I've always thought that we have had nice chats. So, I'd like to know if you would like to have coffee with me or something. Excuse me if I'm being too bold with this request. Sincerely. We advise the annual rent increase will take effect this coming Monday, the 1st of the month. You'll each receive the appropriate paperwork outlining the exact increase amount, as well as attendant tax forms.
To China now, as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyang Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation N
Huh, so Scotland's thing failed. Interesting. Poor McTavish, no! You were supposed to be the best of us.
Access granted.
The purchase gives Tai Yong a significant increase in global market share. This is Eliza Casado reporting to you now. China now has details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Tai Yong Medical continuing to emerge.
No, I think this private militia team was blown away.
Access granted.
Now, can we please not do something about the tenant penthouse? I know, you know I don't like to complain, yet ever since he moved into our building, I have not felt safe in my own home. I feel like he's always leering at me, and twice he has made comments about my personal life, and about purchases I have made, or about these friends that I have been corresponding with, that he should not know anything about. I'm not the only one who feels this way. I know you're just another tenant here, yet you have lived in this building longer than most. Maybe management will listen to you if you made the formal complaint. Yeah, I am getting sick of those English pigs pushing us around. First in the streets, and now in our building. Who do they think they are? Bad enough they won't even speak to us in our own language. How did Hagash come to this? Sorry for the rant. I'm just coming close to losing it with them. Am I the only resistor out there? In a world like this, yeah, resistance like that tends to dwindle and die like a flame. I get it. I get why there's resistance. Makes sense. But eventually it does die. There'll be sparks, embers, stuff like that, but tends to not last. Attention all tenants. If a complaint about tenants improperly disposing of their refuse in the building is a dumpster area, please read and follow the below recommendations for proper garbage disposal. Do not block access to dumpster with larger objects. Do not place bulk items in dumpster. See the superintendent to make arrangements for disposal of these items. Avoid throwing waste into overloaded dumpster. If the receptacle is overflowing, please wait until the dumpster is emptied before tossing waste. Pickup days are Tuesdays and Fridays. Thank you for your cooperation. Well, I'm afraid I might have made it so that this year a good number of people will have their plates overflowing. See a very large amount of trash, aka overflowing dumpsters, in the future of this place. That's what I've done.
Access granted.
Machine pistol. guess I can sell it. Not like I'm gonna use it or anything. Your friends upstairs were smart enough to not wake up. Like this guy, I bet he's gonna wake up and be real glad that he just got hit with the dart. He's gonna be like, oh, what happened? Then he's gonna find out all of his teammates like this, and he's gonna be like, oh my gosh! No, my work colleagues, and it's gonna be like, they're gone, my friend. Attack some more.
Access granted. Terrible news about his sister. Hopefully he is wrong and returns home soon. Our neighborhood is becoming too dangerous. From my office, he was telling me that his sister has been missing for several days. He thinks that the harvesters stealing bodies from the black market. To his face, I told him that not to be silly. My heart, I fear he's right. It's come to our attention that rooftop emergency door has been left ajar numerous recent occasions. Please make sure the door is properly closed when you come or go from the building. Do not want undesirables to enter and circulate. What do you mean by undesirables? Violently placing that fridge back where it's supposed to go. Huh? Oh. Okay. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock a collection. Person knows what they want. I can respect that. Access granted.
Oh. This person might have a problem. I went from, yeah, it's fine, I mean, everyone had their tastes and preferences, to, you have a problem, good sir. I'd recommend trying to get into a committed relationship. Or at least less free time at the house. Maybe start working out. Again, not judging. Just concerned for their health, as that was a lot of a collection.
Access granted.
I think those bell tower goons are getting on everyone's nerves, but I do urge caution. These guys are real badass. And there is talk they are making agitators disappear. It sounds far-fetched, but you remember Zalbo used to date Don Don? Well, they say he mouthed off, and no one has seen him for 2 weeks. Fact, rumor, I wish I knew. Can you imagine he just mouthed off to the... That's concerning. That baby powder? With this deep pity? Instead of oil, it's powder?
Access granted.
Oh, toaster. Someone wasn't doing too good mentally. I don't think I want to even bother. I don't know where the stores are. So I don't know who to sell to, so... I'm about to just carry a machine pistol that I'm not going to use. I'm going to take up space just because maybe I can find someone to sell it to. I like the second the words undesirables and dissenters are coming up is when you know that they're bad guys. They're bad guys in positions of power because those aren't words that are used normally.
Bell Tower is conducting an investigation in this building, sir. No admittance.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
Stop him!
Stop blocking people from their homes. Okay, excuse me. Adam Jensen. Oh, hey! Either the sewer or the air duct entrances.
What are you looking for, Lowe? Guns? Hacking equipment?
What makes you think I'm looking for that kind of stuff?
Hey, I don't want to step on your toes. Just saying, if you need anything, there's a merchant at the Honghua Hotel who can help you.
All right, man. Noted.
The Honghua Hotel. Got it.
You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on a rooftop that's just underneath Pangu. If you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole city on top of the city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big, and you said it yourself. It's a center of free corporate expression in China. If we want to keep it that way, we have to build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years to build the Pangu so far, and it could take another 10 more to finish. Who's gonna pay for all that?
Taiyong Medical, probably, and any other cybernetic company that wants to come here.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
I'm confused about your fear, miss, but noted. The triad in the 21st century. By far, the incident that left the biggest imprint on the triads of the 2010s was the Mark-Gorlau War of 2018, a conflict between the established group of the Wao Shiwo, Sun Yeol, and 14K, and several smaller pretenders to the throne. On this day, details remain sketchy, but it appears that the untimely passing of Mountain Master of the Floor Dragons ignited a storm of accusations among the many key triads. What began as a descent spilled out onto the street gangs engaged in the violent conflict. The war escalated to such a level that the military police were called in to curb the search. By the time the smoke cleared, a new hierarchy had ascended to the place of the old, led by newly empowered groups like the Red Arrow Brotherhood, LMF, and Luminous Path. Wrong pathway.
Augmented 夜间在游照地区独自行走。
对，我也一直听说这边的人时常失踪。你真的认为受割者跟这些事件有关？
谁知道呢？不过你要是想安全点，就待在俱乐部里。这里酒吧的老板专门到第三个区域来这里找乐子的人。
钱让你推磨。
Somebody told us.
Yes, many business people from Upper Hampshire go there. Where are you travelers from?
We live in Paris.
Just be careful in there. It is owned by a local gang leader, and the gang he runs is one of the meanest in this country. So don't ask too many questions.
Oh, okay. Try not to step on anyone's toes.
Oh, and if you have augmentations, hide them when you walk the streets at night, especially on Guanmen Road. There have been many disappearances lately.
It's gonna be hard for me. Just fine. Just as planned. They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, I know. It's a fruit drink, but it's a house special, and it's really very good.
So I see this guy
Up with
laying
you.
on the ground in alley, all beat up and shit. The blood pouring out of his shoulder.
Okay, let's listen to this.
Must have yanked his cyber out. Suck.
Damn. Yeah, cool.
Ah.
That's nice. But I already have a date. And I don't take drinks from strangers.
Because I can have someone from the bell tower on your ass in 5 minutes if I need to.
Yep, I'll keep that in
第一
mind.
次来蜂窝，听好了，别惹事。这里的保镖可不是省油的灯。
Probably would have been a good piece of advice. Tragically, there are no more bouncers anymore.
You got a favorite poison?
Give me a Shanghai gut punch.
Talking about the drink, right? There you go. You got a favorite poison?
Get a little bit of everything.
I'll try the Slumdog.
On a budget, big player? The label might not look like much, but the taste is even worse. Enjoy. You got a favorite poison?
The Golden Phoenix Sling.
Oh, a man of taste, are we? Excellent choice. There you go. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Thank you. They do not clean up many things here.
对不起，太多的金粉黄了。
I just ordered one of
They say
those.
the owner of this place is connected, you know, with the triad. Smart. Right out of basement.
啊，好漂亮的夹克，是皮的吗？
Yes, I believe it is.
高兴认识。
People are so worried about what happens tomorrow when they should just worry about today. And today, I want another drink.
Why can't we make profits and be conscious of what we do at the same time? That's all I'm asking.
Funnily enough, there are a number of companies, a number, as in you could count on your hand mainly, of very successful groups that actually decided, let's not be monsters.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really?
Well,
Well,
that's the mouse.
I'm
He
sorry,
likes to
White.
tell us people
Mr.
using
Tong Tihong sees no one today.
information.
Look, I didn't
If
come halfway
something is
around the
not-
world to take no for an answer. Do us
Okay.
both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What do you do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
2 alphas. I think that means 4 alphas so far.
You expect me to fall for that? Small timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. And there's no way Tong's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look. Yeah. Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool. Now it's time you are leaving. Go back to your own country. There's nothing for you here.
You see that bodyguard over there? You're gonna play tricks on the Guaylo. You gotta train your people better. Everything about him is shouting out who you really are, Mr. Tong. Now how about we go someplace private? Unless you want everyone in the club to know what you're hiding.
Fine. Fine. I'll meet you in my office, downstairs in the basement. The boys will let you through.
Aha.
有问题吗？
No, the pathway when you got power. Let's quickly save.
So, we got some privacy now. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Tell you what, I appreciate that bit of advice. Have a good day.
That's all you get from me, Hawaii. Capsule 301. Alice Garden pods. That's where your hacker is.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Well, I'm gonna leave peacefully now. Ignore the numerous bodies. I have erased most of his workforce. Like, there's a good deal of that workforce that no longer breathes, and it's because I walked through like a storm. By walking through like a storm, I mean I hunkered down, panicked, prayed that I don't get hurt, managed to eke out a victory, and I've used up most of my weapons. Now, the hopes are, one, we find court garden. Hoon Hotel. I need to find that hotel. Huh. Well, time to start hoping that I don't lose my account.
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Sweet pea. I can hardly make my rent this month.
Join the club, sweet pea.
Access granted.
Heart of Steel, just get out. You've had your fun, now get out of here. Go back to your brothers and their purity first friends. Jace, no. He reached out, he pulled away. You don't understand. Don't insult me, he snapped, gesturing angrily to his augmented arm. This was all some game to you, wasn't it? Playing at being the rebel, sleeping with the wirehead cog boy, just piss off your family. Jace pointed a steel finger at her, his captain's eyes glittering. To hell with you, I'm sick of your lies. Meredith reached out thinking. Her hand slapped him across the cheek. Shut up, she said in a bitter voice. Don't push me away. Don't pretend it doesn't mean anything. He looked at her. The hurt in his eyes was like a blade. This can't be here. I have to. I'm not sure what we've missed, but clearly we've missed something vital. That vital thing being whatever we missed in Heart of Iron. The gripping love story of Jace and Meredith.
Access granted.
I wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not? Wait, don't tell me. Me and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means.
Yeah. Edgar in a bad mood. Shame, too, because he can be sweet when he wants to.
I'm always amazed by what May gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk back from time to time. When you've been around as long as she has, you know, she practically ran this place before Chan showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
The augmented girls here are popular, but once in a while I like to try natural. Some guys say they can't tell the difference, but I can.
Props to you, good sir. Nothing to loot here. Understood. Fair enough. What about over here? Aha! Cyber energy bar. A Hive membership card, huh? Man, that sure would have been useful. Before all of the employees that would have worried about that got erased.
Oh, no, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey, mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
Fine. Sorry.
I told you, I am not getting arguments, not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented, and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure some already have. May, look.
No, end of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing.
May, you have a customer. Get to work. My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
May.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police or soldier, someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations for the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Well, first, tell me about Ning.
Ning has been kidnapped.
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no, even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
And it's deeply upsetting news.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
That is a problem, and if we're honest, a actual real-life problem.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had a deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Upsetting.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. They're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
For this, I'm not even going to ask about a reward.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, I fear this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropazine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Good to know. Now let's see where the purse is. This has gotten really heavy in a way I don't think any of us were ready for or really looking for. My stomach's distracting me via the feeling of hunger. Desire for food. Food. Delicious cooked meats. Ah. A bot appeared.
Access granted.
You were awesome, baby.
Oh, 为什么？
Stop right there!
Access granted.
You were awesome, baby.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, hey, did I tell you that boss is forcing some of the girls to get augmented?
Hate to bug you, Jensen, but the boss will be wanting an update. You find Van Bergen in the pods yet?
Still working on it. Tell me something, Malik. You think a smart card with a Tai Young medical logo on it will come in handy in this town?
Do I am. The global leader in augmentation technology? They put up almost half the cash to build this city, so maybe. Why are you asking?
No reason. Just thinking ahead.
Others think it's going to lead us to paradise.
Ever since Ning went missing?
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me and you if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay. I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right?
You got it. You didn't just tell me anything. You told me everything, you fool! Going to ruin you. I'll ruin all of the ones involved in this play. Fully lethal. No holds bar. There will not be survivors. Ugh. Not to worry, my friend. I come to help. Along this way, the pathway.
This is not a place for you. Get out, Lao Wei. Show yourself. This is your final warning. Leave! Prepare to die! You can't escape!
Rude.
Over here!
Pew pew pew. Dang it. We'll save you before we end today. I'm thinking tomorrow maybe I bring back Call of the King.
This is not the place for you. Get out, Lao Wei.
Good night.
You're a dead man!
Leave me!
What did this pocket secretary have to say? Hey, dumb butt. Straight from the boss. New cuts, a girl in holding pen 5377. Delete after you change the effing code. Seriously, you're gonna get in trouble. Don't worry. Trouble with the least of your concerns. I'm gonna hack it.
Leave me! Get away!
Access granted.
Howdy.
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. No, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of the city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
Chaos will always be here to help. Many will label it the monster, the bad guy, the thing that we don't approve of, or whatever else they'll say. But the truth is that when the chips are down, when all seems lost, there is one thing that will stand by you.
I feel like the only place to walk around is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of it.
Chaos. The best friend you never had. Or really just never realized you had.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Crossbows, bow arrows. Are you kidding me? I would never bring the crossbow here except for to sell it.
Access granted.
The crossbow takes way too much room. Its ammo equally so takes up too much room. In the end, it's just a bad deal. If I want something big, I'll use the trank rifle. Or a sniper rifle. Point is, there are other options.
Access granted.
Go tell May the good news. Good news, May. You made a bet with the side of chaos. And it's paid off.
Ning, did you find her?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest will depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
So that guy that gives chaos a bad name.
But you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster.
So I have to make it look like a mixed drink of a bunch of different soda, the soda fountain?
Be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him.
Oh,
but now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The Li Jing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Now...
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
Okay.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
What kind of payment is involved?
Double what I gave you for rescuing Ning, if you make certain we are rid of Chan for good.
Okay.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
That I can do.
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission. Shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
It's good I asked, because otherwise I probably would have thought, trank rifle, I can do this.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh? Weekend District. Just walk over there and go down the stairs. This rooftop connects to all the districts.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Have fun.
How you doing? Hangshaw's some kind of city, huh? Did you know it was one of the first major engineering projects in the world to use mostly augmented workers?
Huh. What a fun fact that we get here as I wrap up for tonight, because the fact that I need to start to wind down. If I don't, I'll probably not get enough sleep to, well, get around to streaming again tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in today, by the way. I do hope it's been a wonderful time. I personally have had a blast, and hope you have as well tomorrow, or next stream in general, that we play this game. Our goals will, quite obviously, be 1, eliminate this fellow, and step 2 is take care of our hacker friend. Now, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've had a wonderful time, a most amusing time, and I want you to remember the most important thing, which is to remember to live it life, because it makes life a little easier. Goodbye.